Hey guys, it's TASTICKY here, and today we're gonna do something like really different on the channel. We're gonna do some reaction videos, and if you didn't know, I'm a Pokemon fan. Like, I almost beat Pokemon Fire Red, and I'm playing Pokemon Heart Gold. So yeah, I think I'm gonna talk about my Fire Red team in a future video, but now let's get on to the video. Today we're gonna react to future Pokemon evolutions, one fan-made with names. I know it's a long title, but yeah. And if the creator watches this, then I appreciate his work. He did a really good job on these fusions. Evolutions. And I've not seen this video in like a year, so if I'm gonna watch it, then I'm gonna get a pleasant surprise. Also, look at this awesome intro. Yeah, they're gonna say that in every one of those videos, so yeah, Generation 1, let's see. What's gonna be the first one? Oh, an evolution to Drirrow. Okay. Ooh, so if you level up, it's gonna turn to Drirrow, which is... I like its design, I like its color scheme. It's pretty awesome. It has the potential to be a dark type, but I know it's type because it seems kind of like a Mega Drirrow, but I like it. I like the way that Mega Evolutions sometimes look. Okay, an evolution for Arbok. I think I know it, but I don't really remember it. Okay, so you need to be in a specific place. I don't know where, because I now played a game like I played the Generation 1 and the Gen 2 one. No, I forgot. I play Pokemon Alpha Sapphire on my 3DS. And yes, I have one. So yeah. Silisab. When I was a little boy, I couldn't spell that. Silisab. Silisab. Yeah, Silisab. It's a poison dark type. It's pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. So yeah, the evolution to Sandslash. You saw the thumbnail, you know it. Yep, you gotta trade a Sandslash with the metal coat to transform it into Sandarmor. Just a ground steel type. A scratch. Sorry about that, but it has some itching issues. So yeah, it's a pretty cool Pokemon. I like that it has the big hands of Sandslash. It also has a ginormous spikes and a tiny little head. So yeah. So the evolution to Bloom, we already have 2 branched evolutions, but we also got a 3rd one. So the bottom one, which you can't see because of me, I'm gonna move, is a Eiddiw. The top one here is Blossom, and the one here is Noxioide, the fan-made one. So you need to give it the unused Toxic Stone, which was meant for Generation 2, but it ultimately got scrapped. Also, fun fact, Umbreon was originally a poison type, meant to evolve by the Toxic Stone. You're welcome. And I really like Noxioide. Sorry I paused so much, but I need to talk, you know. It's a pretty solid evolution. Looks like Gloom, but kind of upside down. It's a really interesting design premise, like Inkay with Malamar. But what's gonna be the next one? Okay, evolutions to Parasect. We don't have Parasect, you know, the normal one. Okay, there's like Parasect. It is another way of evolution for him, like evolving during the day. We have the other one, which is also named Parasect for some reason, you evolving with a party full of flying type. And the other one, also named Parasect, which evolved during the night. which is pretty interesting. I love his design with the growing mushrooms, and also like the design for the flying one. I like these designs. Yeah, you can watch it for some more. Okay, the evolution to fight them off. Let's see. Okay, I saw this design on a recent video. So to evolve Venomoth into Venostal, you can't see its name because of me, but I can tell you too. So it's got the same typing, and how to evolve it got to have a party fully poisoned. Also, fun fact about my favorite poison type. My favorite poison type when I was like 6 was, I think I'm gonna get a lot of dislikes on this one, Muck. You know, that sludge Pokemon that was for Grimer. Yeah, for some reason I thought that slime was awesome. And that was before Sun and Moon were released. So, yeah. And I like Venostal's design. It's got some armor and I don't know how to describe it, but it's cool. Oh yeah, what's the Golduck? I think I know it. Okay, so I remember this design. It's Golduck's evolution, Museduck, which is a water psychic type, which I really needed, and to have it gotta have the move Amnesia. So yeah, I think it's a pretty solid design. It does like the normal pose of psychic. And I like the blue eyes. They have an extra psychic feature. I don't know how to describe it, but I tried. Look at it for some more until it changes. Okay, the evolution to Primeape. I think I know it. Okay, this evolution is named Simittish with 2 T's. And you can have it by level up, and he's a pure fighting type, which it's a pretty solid design for like a MANKEY evolution but for Primeape, I don't think it's really good. Like, it's just too human-like. It needs to be more ape with a more rounded body, you know, like this. But I like this design, but it could be like a branch evolution for MANKEY, not evolution for Primeape. Yeah. Okay, the pre-evolution for Growlers. This is a new one. Okay, so you have PUDDI, which, another fun fact, PUDDI was originally meant to be the original pre-evolution to Growlithe in the gold and silver beta. And I think it's a pretty solid design. But it's too orange for the too orangey red for the Growlithe family. And also, yeah, Growlithe doesn't have a pre-evolution. And to evolve it, you need to have, you know, high friendship. Cannot put it because mom disappears if I do so. So, yeah. A pre-evolution to Tentacle? I've never seen that before. Okay, Tentelly. I don't know how to spell it. It's a pure water type. It's a pretty solid design for a tentacle pre-evolution and level up. Okay, I thought it was gonna be like a high friendship, but how can it be friends with a tentacle or tentacruel? Which in the anime, a tentacruel literally destroyed a city with an army. So, no thank you. I should have said spoiler alert. Okay, an evolution for Rapidash. It's pretty interesting. Let's see. Oh, we got 2, which like in the style of Tyragon how to evolve. If you want to get a Kite course, you need to have attack higher stat, And because in my Pokemon playthroughs, my only attacks are physical ones and special ones, but never like defense ones, I'm gonna get Kairos. But if I want to get Spears, then I have to have defense higher stat. I think it's a pretty solid duo. Like Spears has these wings and it's fire flying, and it kind of looks more like a unicorn. So like, well, Kairos looks more like an angry horse and it's a fire fighting type, which is a pretty cool type for a horse. The music is really awesome. Okay, let's get the beginning for the video. Oh, or some, no. Okay, Farfetched's evolution. Okay, for level up, we can have Burstock. But also another fun fact about Farfetch'd, he originally had the evolution in a gold and silver beta, which was named Madame and looked more like a woman with a giant stick. It was a pretty solid design. I think how playout is, it will evolve like that if Farfetch was a female and by level up. So yeah. And also now we have Surfetch'd in Pokemon Sword and Shield, an evolution to Galarian Farfetch'd, just like a giant stick. Like, oh my god! Oh, here you go, Madame, how I told you. For level up. Okay, and pre-evolution for the duo. Okay, so Dotry. And one of the last fun facts I'm gonna say, or maybe not, is that Dotry, or Hinasi, if you're Japanese I think, was the original pre-evolution for the duo, but would have made sense for like Dotry to have like a single head instead three. Like what happens to the third head during the second evolution? Just disappears? Well, other than that, I think it's a pretty nice evolution, and I love how to evolve to Dodo needs to learn the move Fly, because in my Fire Red playthrough, I had a Dodo that could learn it, but it got replaced by my Zapdos. So yeah. Wait, now what's for Dugong? Okay, to have Auroril, which is a water fairy type, you need to evolve your Dugong with a shiny stone, which is pretty interesting. And I love its design, like it represents some kind of angel, like look at it. You can't really see one of its pants, now I can see it, and all of its glory, so yeah. It has like these wings and a giant tail, which I don't know why, but those colors remind me of a Galarian Ponyta. Like a shade of blue. Okay, now evolution for Hypno. Okay, Golem. You need to be a specific place, maybe that specific place for the evolution for Arbok to have this one. It's a psychic ghost type. And here's its pendulum. It's got like ghostly fire. And it's got the same psychic pose as, you know, Golduck's evolution. And I like the aura around its neck. And now I just noticed that aura is like two giant hands. It's pretty awesome. Okay, evolution for Marowak. Scolder, so yeah, as you can see, Scolder finally took off the mom's skull, and it's a ground ghost type, which is kinda interesting. And to evolve your Marowak into a Scolder, you need to be in a specific place, which is pretty awesome. And what I like about Scholar's design is that it finally took off that skull from his head, which I already mentioned. Also, this is like this giant bone, which is like a giant hammer of some sort. Like it's trying to play some whack-a-mole with some tiglets to whack him. Which is pretty awesome. Okay, pre-evolution for Lickitung. Okay, TASTICKY. If you want to evolve your TASTICKY into a Lickitung, you need to have a high friendship. And I've just said some of the types for like the other Pokemon, like Dotry, because you can already see them. Look! My hand disappears. Pretty interesting. Okay, the evolution for Weezing. Oh, if we want to evolve the Weezing to Flamasp, you need to give it a Firestone, which is and Flamasp it's also a poison fire type. And I think it's pretty cool. Like it's got 3 heads in it. Instead of smoke, it revolves around poisonous fire, which I've never heard about actually. I wonder if it's shiny form. If it was, it would have like blue flames and would be like some kind of purple color like the originals. That would be pretty awesome. This background music is so cool. Okay, Kangasdra. This is actually a made-up Pokemon, and it should have been the real one because it's the baby Kangaskhan inside the pouch. So I think it's pretty cool. Also, the video is going too long for like 17 minutes. I had to get it over with. So yeah, it's a pretty solid design. Okay, if male or Kangasdra transform to Kangasdra, just a normal dragon type. If he's female, it's gonna evolve into a Kangaskhan, which is a normal type. Just pretty awesome. Of Kangasdra is like this, it's like Kangaskhan but more masculine. Okay, Lapras. Let's see, and for now, I'm not gonna pause the video anymore. So its pre-evolution is Plesio, which fun fact, it kind of reminds me of the original Water Starter line. It's like the second evolution. And it's pretty interesting. Totodile wasn't even meant for Gold and Silver, and was same with Cyndaquil. But if you want to see, just watch other videos. Explain it. They do a better job. Okay, level up. Okay, and the evolution for Lapras is Lapras, which is the same topic as Lapras, and you need to evolve from ODDISH Stone. And look at its design. Oh, it skipped too fast. So you could capture the screen with a Snorlax and a Mushrox make a decapitated Snorlax cut in half. It's pretty dark. Yeah. Okay, the evolution for Snorlax. I've seen many, and this is one of the weak laps, which is a normal dark type, not the sumo aspect of it. Okay, so the legendary 2 like evolutions. Okay, Dragonite and Dragonite, and if you want to evolve your Dratini into this, you need to be in a specific place. Pretty awesome. Oh my god. So yeah, let's get ready for the video. It took like 20 minutes. And if you resist watching me talk about all of these fan-made Pokemon, then please leave a like, share, and subscribe on my video. And my final thoughts on this Pokemon is mediocre. Like, I like some of these Pokemon evolutions, especially the branched evolution ones. I like branched evolution. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. Wait a minute. Okay. Goodbye.